Hey guys, what's up? So I want to bring my perspective. We all have unique perspective of things, how we see things, and mine, how I perceive the world is through intuitive sensing, and then I use my intellect, like analytical skills to put it into reasoning. And um I'm dealing more with energies and behavior patterns. This is what I'm breaking all this down to: energies and behavior patterns within those people and within collective people that are matched to this drama, what's going on. I say drama because it depends how you look at stuff. It always depends how you look at stuff. Some people see what's going on, and all they see is drama, 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 drama. I see this and see the benefit and opportunity to give more higher understanding to what's going on within ourselves and those people. Especially if you follow them, if you follow their drama, that means you're matched to them, to the energies. So the energies within yourself. And how you react, how you feel towards those people, that thing. This is how you feel towards Howard is how you feel towards that aspect within yourself. How you feel towards Julie is how you feel towards that aspect within yourself. And in this charade, what Hawa is represent is the vulnerable, victimized self, and what Julius represent is the perpetrator, the one that is causing the harm, right? The seemingly strong one. Like, people out here bashing Hawa for bringing her personal stuff into the public, and I understand. Yet I also see the positive things for why she did it, or like why it's beneficial for her to do it, because I see the benefit of openly expressing yourself, because not only are you releasing those stagnant, dense energy within yourself, but you're also giving other people a reflection of what they're going through. And the most pain that ever will go through is not the pain itself, it's being alone in the pain. And how I shared her pain with others. And there are many women that have been in our shoes, and there are many women that have done or thought about doing what Julie did. And I say did because, as I say, for me, all is energy and behavior patterns, and judging on the energy that Julie has and project onto the public, and her behavior that she projects onto outside to the public. I'm 85% convinced that she did what Hawa is accusing her that she did. And we women, the way we treat Hawa is the way we treat that vulnerable part of ourselves. Like, if you are a woman who judged Hawa as weak, lying, dismiss her pain, dismiss or downplay her pain, reject her pain, this is how you, or hate her for the pain, this is how you feel towards that aspect of yourself, that aspect of you that you perceive as more vulnerable, as easily hurt, as a victim. This is how you feel towards that part. If you support her, or you feel compassion towards her, you feel empathy towards her, this is how you feel towards that other part. That's how you feel to this part. And to Julie, the ones that are supporting her, validating her, defending her, and I say it's not actually about those people. People are just playing out what they have within themselves. And the thing about public life is, the more public you are, especially emotionally, the more space, the more projective space you give to people to project their self onto. So Julie represents the seemingly strong, narcissistic. If you want to say the codependent and the narcissistic dance, that's what's going on right now. Hawa is the codependent, and Julie is the narcissist, the victim, the perpetrator. And the reason, me personally, I can see myself in both those energies, in both those behaviors, and I stay in the middle. The reason why you see me more go after Julie is because her energy is not only detrimental to other people, but also to herself. And those that actually support her, first of all, as I say, they are not actually like her. They don't actually like her. They're just, okay, there are many things going on. They admire her because in Sierra Leone, the collective lives in a codependent state. And Julie is more the one that is narcissistic. So the codependent always envy and admire the narcissist, and also the narcissist envy and admire the codependent, because the codependent is more soft and more compassionate, more caring, more, or can easily make people emotionally safe. And the narcissist, the codependent, envy the narcissist or admires the narcissist because the narcissist is like a go-getter, a fighter, like ruthless and seemingly confident, and is not easily hurt, and all that stuff. And the way how people reacting to those energies is how they react to the energies, those energies within themselves. And I know that energy of Julie within myself. All women have been through what Hawa's going through, especially in Sierra Leone. There is no woman. We don't start keep man. We never ever go to waiting Hawa go to in Sierra Leone, because the men are the way they are in Sierra Leone. And there are many women that have done or thought of doing what Julie is doing to Hawa. So they reject and devalue and downplay Hawa's pain and vulnerability, because that's how they downplay their pain when they go through that stuff. Because other people downplay their pain when they go through that stuff. And the way you react to someone when they tell you about their mistreatment says a lot about you. Not about them, says a lot about you. And people are validating and approving Julie because they want to validate and approve that aspect of themselves that have thought or did what Julie did, or doing the things, that the energy that she stands for, the behavior that she's doing, how she's going for things, right? In this ruthless way and seemingly confident way. Now, why I'm more disapproving of Julie? So I say it's detrimental to not only other people, but to her. And it seems like she gets all the attention. She seems like she's the one in power right now, which is of illusionary power. It's not rooted in truth. It's not rooted in reality, because Julie is not being real in publicly real of who she is. She's deceiving, and she's putting on a play. It's a strategy, and there's always to being real, there's a consequence, and to being strategic, there's a consequence. And I understand what she's trying to do. She has to be strategic to go through certain stuff and get certain stuff. I understand that. Yet how she is deceiving people and lying to people, and in their face, she even admitted to them. This is what you need to know about narcissistic people. They always tell on themselves. Always tell on themselves. And in video, the interview she did with Hawa network, she even expressed that she's lying because people are drawn to that. And yes, people are drawn to drama. They are drawn to deception and they cannot even see through deception because they're not seeing through their own deceptions they hold within about themselves, and the deception that they are giving other people. So they will not able to see through hers. And people think Julie is being confident and her energy is strength. No. Her behavior is rooted in deep low self-esteem. That's what people don't get. And people are drawn to that because it reminds them of them. It's an energy that they are familiar with unconsciously. It's a unconscious thing that some of them don't even know. They just think they like her because they don't know her. How you like her, you don't know her. No, it's the energy. It's the energy and the behavior that you have within yourself, or you can see, or you admire, or you wish you had, and all that stuff, right? Wish you actually do have, else you won't see it. But it's not. Oh gosh, this whole thing is so funny. Let me get more thoughts. And people actually think they're loving her by doing that. They're loving her by approving and enabling her behavior. They think they're giving her love, which is their attempt of subconsciously attempting to give that love that part of them that they actually subconsciously think it's bad love. I don't know if you're following along. Deep down, they know it's a bad behavior that she's doing. And because they have done it, or they have thought of doing it, they're approving of her behavior, which is just them subconsciously. If they approve of her, they subconsciously approve of their behavior within themselves. So it has nothing to do with Julie. And I disapprove of it because I know she can do better. I don't even feel sorry for how I don't feel sorry for none of them that's going through it. I feel compassion and empathy towards them. Yet I don't feel sorry for them, because feeling sorry for them is to take away the power that they have, which is their choice, right? We all have choices, and we make our decisions through those choices and how we see the world. And me approving of Julie would be me approving of her continue to live a life through low self-esteem. I don't know if you get it. Like approving of her behavior, her energy is me approving to her, enabling her to continue to go through life with low self-esteem. That's not loving. That's not loving. When you love someone, you accept them, yes. But you put them down and say, okay, this behavior are detrimental to you and to other people. So you have to look at them and find other ways to deal with those things and go for those things. Like people seeing a confident, yeah, she's confident. But like you can be confident and still have low self-esteem. And that's what our energy is rooted in, low self-esteem. I mean, all of them have low self-esteem. Hawa also, because no one with healthy self-esteem will let her man do what continuously do what Musa is doing, which is disrespectful, disloyal. Oh my God, I don't even know the words for it. And people go, it's a man, Naman. Yes, I understand the part of from where he came from and where he is now. He wants to take full advantage of what he has now. I understand that. I understand the mindset. I understand it. Yet then they have to be brutally honest with each other. Hawa and Musa have to be brutally honest with each other. Because what I'm seeing, Musa don't want to be married. He don't want to be tied down by one woman. And Hawa wants a man who respects her, who values her, who sees her, who appreciates her, who wants her, who can let her into his world. And like Hawa deeply loves Musa. You can see that she deeply loves Musa. What also it is, she's deeply trauma bonded with him. It's a trauma bond. It's a whole unhealthy attachment, and mostly from her part. People say, people say Hawa is the one who's controlling Musa. What? That's how it looks. What you see is deceiving. That's deceiving. It's what's plain internally. That's what matters. Because it's emotional, it's interpersonal, it's emotional based. And emotionally, Hawa is the one who is connected to Musa. So she's the one who is going through and feeling the most pain. Musa is disconnected from Hawa. So he doesn't feel the pain that he's putting her through. Neither does he feel the pain that she is truly she's also putting her through, because he's disconnected from it. And in a relationship, the person that can easily disconnect from you is the one in control. The one that can easily live, like it's like a swimming pool, right? Hawa is all in. Musa is with 1 foot in. And so he has the power. You are in the swimming pool. Hawa is inside the swimming pool, in the water. And Musa is just 1 foot in. So he actually has the power and has the control. Not Hawa. It just only seems to the public that Hawa has the control. Because, and this is also what people don't get. You can be rich, famous, beautiful, and still have the worst self-esteem ever. Just because you see someone is rich and famous and popular or whatever doesn't mean they are very confident or they have high self-esteem. No. No. Especially if they haven't dealt with their childhood trauma. Oh, whoa. Being in the public will only amplify their wounds, their trauma that they've been through. And their emotional world that they actually still have within that they haven't gone healed. It will only amplify it. It will give people a door to see through inside them, like see what energy resides inside of them. Because people want to put Musa as now the victim, or it pull Musa in name, it control Musa, I don't even know what. But you cannot expect to put someone through pain and disrespect and then blame them for how they react to those pain and disrespect. It's just so much a person can take before they blow out. And Hawa, yes, most of the time when she comes off here, because she has taken too much and now she's blowing off. She doesn't express herself when it's small. This is when you have to express your emotions when it's small. You cannot let things slide. Because when you let things slide, you just suppress and you put, and then you poof. You have to express it when it's small. Else you will just, not overreact, but like explode in an unconscious way where you might say and do things that you will regret later. Like, I'm just saying that Musa and Hawa have to be honest with each other what they want, because what it seems like they have different values and different desires. And I know it's a cultural thing that you stick together, don't marry once you stick together and all that blah 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 blah. But if you are not good for each other, you're toxic, because it's toxic. The energy it's a toxic energy. It's chaos. And love is not unpredictable. Love is rooted in groundedness, and this is chaos. Or this is the energy that's within all of us that are so drawn to this drama. So instead of just like looking and pointing finger to those three, look for those energy, those behaviors within yourself and see how you can become aware of them and change it. Because how you feel towards, they are just bringing up what you also feel within yourself and have within yourself. And they have to really be honest with themselves. Like, especially Christian women, right? Hawa is a Christian, and her belief, I'm not downplaying her belief or saying her belief is wrong. I'm just questioning how deep does she believe, and how deep is that her truth? Because if you have a truth, like my truth is, for example, if my truth is, I believe that men can have many women. So if my man get bokuma now, I cannot go around complain, because that means it's not my truth. It's just the religion that I grew up in truth, but it's not my personal truth. Because as soon as you keep chronically complain, it's a sign of low self-esteem. Meaning, I don't know who I am, what my truth is, what my value is, how high I see myself. I don't know that. That's low self-esteem. And if your belief is, I forgive my husband no matter what, I stick to my husband no matter what he does, then you cannot go around complaining if he does anything. You can't. So is it that really your truth? Or it's just a truth that you have catch up from your environment and your religion, that you adopted as your truth when it's not deep inside your truth? And your truth is more, I want a man that values me, sees me, understands me, is connected to me, wants only me, and shows remorse, true remorse when he has hurt me, and that shows change behavior when he has hurt me? Or is it just, is my truth say, no matter what me man do, I forgive her? If that's the truth, then you cannot go around complaining. Then you just playing the victim, which is also an energy that I don't approve of, because we're never victims. Yes, we can be victimized, yet we also have a role to play in that victimizations. And basically what is playing out is their shame, their insecurities, their low self-esteem is what playing out in the public. And the way we react to those is just our projection of how we react to those aspects within us. So our reaction, even mine right now, has nothing to do with them. This is also the way I talk to myself when I'm going through stuff. Alright, that's all I had to say. Thank you for your presence, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and I didn't lose you or whatever. Have a great day.